Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and all others. This is Boudreaux here, or Steven if you prefer. Excuse me. And anyway, I'm standing in front of my newly purchased house here. It's very sparsely decorated as of now. But let's go ahead and bring my pet out and get back to tracking mines. And let's see, we'll mount up and head back to the southern brief fields. And while I'm doing that, let's look over some quests here. Mainly my epic and my Breland quests. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and talk to Strider while I'm over here somewhat near Breetown. And we've got 2 quests to meet Mr. Adso Haybank, who we've heard so much about. So, with those equipped, that's the silver mine, yeah, okay. I want to do some crafting on the way into town anyway. Surprised I haven't done that crafting yet. I was supposed to, wasn't I? I was supposed to do it in that housing video that I did last, but I forgot, as I usually do, so I won't forget this time. So anyway, the reason we're talking to Strider is he's going to, somewhere along the line, if not immediately, send us towards Tom Bombadil. So, anyway, there's a place I can craft over here, so let's do that. Get this out of the way, and hopefully I'll be through gathering. That's what I really want to do, is just be through gathering for this particular tier, so that at level 20, that's when I'll start working on my next tier. But anyway, yeah, we can knock out 1 bulk, and then we're at 20. I guess we'll do 11 because I want to maybe keep some on me, just in case I need some more. So we'll, yeah, 11 of the 12 there, and let's see where that puts us for like level 18 stuff. And yeah, there's like, oh man, we're good, man. If it, yeah, 14, yeah, we can like stop right now. As a matter of fact, I will, because that gives us over 2 to try and crit these, and I might need some more brimstone, but you know, I can get that at skirmish camps if I need to. So you know what, I'm done crafting for this level, other than making myself a level 18 set when I get there. Now these are, let's see, 2 of these are level 16 quests, and 1 of them is a level 17 quest is what I noticed. So we need to go ahead and unequip our tortoise stone so we can start leveling again. So anyway, Strider's just down the road. Let's talk to him. Okay, so that crafting actually took a lot less than I thought it would, and maybe I'd even done enough crafting and just forgot that I needed to stop gathering. But anyway, it's definitely time to stop gathering now. I'm good. So anyway, we ought to know our way to Strider by now.
You bring dire news.
This is dire news. While the 4 hobbits I was awaiting for are safe for the moment, the protection Bree offers is fleeting at best. We must leave soon, and if the enemy's suspicions were confirmed by these Crebain, that what they seek is no longer in the Shire, our trip may be all the more perilous. Yet the old forest is a twisting labyrinth that can lead even the most experienced tracker astray. Finding these Crebain will not be easy. Okay, so let's see what we got. Crap and crap. Even though it's like more expensive crap, it's still crap. So whatever.
Listen well.
And we are now level 17. So let's, for the moment, put back in our tortoise stone. And let's see what we got over here. Title is awarded The Unscathed for reaching level 17 without being defeated in battle. Although I believe taking a fall will also do it for you as well, so that's actually a little bit misleading. And there's the hidden deed that we've now gotten and completed all in one fell swoop. So anyway, Book 1, Chapter 8, Master of the Wood. Talk to Tom Bombadil. So immediately he's sending us there. Now we're going to do some Adso quest first. So anyway, there's one who could find these Crebain for us if we were to ask him for such aid. However, he may not see our worries as his. He is known by many peoples by many names. Of old, he was known as Orald to men, while to the dwarves he was simply Forn. The elves called him Eorwain, Benedar, oldest and fatherless. However, in these days he is known as Tom Bombadil by those few who are aware of him. Look for old Bombadil's house, which lies at the far eastern end of the Withywendle, the river that flows through the old forest. He may help you if you ask him in my name, Aragorn. If you discover anything, I would ask that you address it best you can. I wish I could help you in this task, but the safety of my charges comes before all else. So we get 500 rep with the men of Bree for doing this. Not even any coins, so I'm not going to complain too much. Even though we're kind of poor after buying our house, that should change as we move along. We're starting to make a little bit of coin. Wrong turn. Starting to make a little bit of coin for our efforts and for selling things off. And speaking of selling things, well, I only have one thing to sell. I'm not going to sell just one thing. So with that done, let's go ahead and unequip this particular quest for the moment. And there'll be a little bit of a shortcut to go ahead and hit the southern Bree fields on the way to Adso's camp. And it's kind of one of it may be quicker, it may not. Oh, I'm not. That's right. Avoid the ore. As a matter of fact, click that off. I don't even want to look at it anymore. It might be quicker, it might not be to actually take the stable master there, but then again I have to actually travel to the stable master to get there, so I'm thinking this is probably the quicker way. But no big deal. Anyway, it's not like we're in a big bunch of a hurry, as you probably noticed by now if you've been with me this long. Okay, so one of these is level 16, one of them's level 17. So Mr. Haybank Meat. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll unequip the stone for the other one.
Hello.
You must be Boudreaux. I've been hearing a lot about you. My associates in Buckland sent along a message about your work. They speak very highly of you. I'm glad to finally meet you. Would that the circumstances were better, but no reason to bother you with that now. This, once finished, will be my inn, a dream I have had for years, an inn that would attract big folk and hobbits alike. You have helped me come one step closer to my dream, and for that I am in your debt. Okay, now let's go ahead and unequip the stone. And one thing I'm thinking about, we leveled to level 7. Really? How did I get 2 points? Apparently this point didn't take when I, maybe I didn't click apply. But anyway, yes, this is a very momentous occasion for us because this skill actually is equipped now, called Light Touched. This trait enhances your melee damage and incoming healing. You'll also be able to block with two-handed weapons. Awesome. Okay, +5 melee damage, +5 incoming healing modifier, which adds to our +2% income. So we're up to like +7 now. So that's cool. And we may now block with two-handed weapons, which means it will open up block responses for us. Now we have numbed sentences, which will allow a skill we don't have yet, which is called Ignore the Pain. It should be coming shortly. but it will allow additional debuffs so that you could get rid of multiple diseases, poisons, various other maladies that you may have. You know, you may get rid of up to four at once. I'm not going to actually get it to rank 3, but rank 2 eventually I will get there, and in fact that will be after I put a point in War Chant, which gives us a new skill, a very important skill. It's Guardian, not earned. Well, it will be when I put a point in it. It earns the skill War Chant. 1 point to the next rank. Anyway, yeah. So I have a point to spend, and so we know about all that. It's a fast melee skill with a 10.2 meter range. Okay. Max targets is 3. Radius is 10 meters. And it's considered a cry. Shout out to dishearten and impede advancing enemies. It gives 92 to 115 light main hand damage. Okay, even at a 10 meter radius. Wow, main hand damage. Anyway, minus 5% damage. Expires out of combat. If out of combat for 9 seconds. The duration is 10 seconds. And basically, you want to try and keep it up at all times, because it is a nice little debuff, and it actually gets stronger with some other things in the tree that you can add to it. Costs 26 power, and it requires the skill War Chant, which you get from actually spending the class trait point on it. Cooldown, I already said cooldown at 10 seconds. So this, oh man, we are so much more BS now by having this. So we will commit changes, yes. Okay, now, where are we going to put this? I'm going to move everything down a little bit. Let me go ahead and dismount so we can kind of see what I'm doing here. So I move whirling retaliation over there. Okay, and I'm going to put it here. Okay, and the reason why is because we want it up at all times. So, I may actually, do take to heart, then fire off a sting going right into War Chant, because the sting is like it's an immediate fire, and then boom, you can immediately fire something else. So just to get that quick, and since it's such a quick cooldown, you can get a lot of these in, and yeah. So anyway, yeah, War Chants. I'll put it on my number 1 key. It's that important. So you'll see me use it here rather shortly. So anyway, we are now gaining experience again.
Is there something I can do for you?
Grimbyre sent you? Grimbyre could send no one else? Well, excuse me. You're putting me down here, I believe. Woe is me and mine. We have much trouble here, and I truly hope you are able to help. Truly hope that you are able to help as the Chief Watcher thinks you can. I don't know. With that attitude, I might just walk away, but you know what? Completionist.
Please stay a moment.
Okay, so this is a level 16 quest, and since it is, I'm thinking we'll have some 16s. We'll go ahead and unequip here. Alright, so Adso's Delivery, level 16 quest. Hey friend, you're not from around here, and that may be a good thing. This is serious business, and I can't trust any of these louts with something so delicate. Making a place of my own took an unexpected turn not so long ago, and I am loath to tell my workers what has happened. I hope that you can help me with this matter. This satchel holds the last payment I need to make to ensure the safety of the folks here and the sanctity of the soon-to-be splendid landmark. Just take it to Old Sweetgrass Farm, a little ways northeast of here, and give it over to the man who answers the door. It may be Bill Fernie that is, or one of his helpers. Bill said he'll only be there at night, so don't waste your time hanging around during the day to catch a glimpse of him. Just knock on the door or ring the bell and hand the satchel over. Hear me? I hear you. Oh, you're a little pushy, aren't you? Okay, so I'm kind of looking around. I don't see any other quests to take right now, so let's do it. And yeah, I'm not minding you. Yes. I can go from point A to point B now, only avoiding red dots if I need, you know, I don't even have to do that if I don't want to. But I usually do anyway. Okay, so it's daytime and there's a bell to ring. I don't know, it says only go during night, but this is a little confusing. I don't know. But here's Bill. And he says he's only there at night, but he's here. Yeah, you were wrong, weren't you?
Need?
Aha! Soon Sharky's men will have all of Bree well in hand. With cowards like that little worm Adso under heel, there's no question of that. You just tell Adso that his payment has been received, but he better have another ready next week, or it'll go badly for him. I thought Adso told me that was his last payment. What's up with this? Not sure if I like this dude. But, you know what? The way Adso's been treating me, hey, you know what? I think I maybe, yeah, okay. Well, let's see what Adso has to say. If I can get my mouse working.
Is there something I can do for you?
Another payment? This is supposed to be the last. I'll be driven to ruin. That rotten... But enough of my blather. I shouldn't burden you with my problems. No, I should thank you for your help, friend. Truth be told, I was a bit frightened to go out there at night by myself. Well, I went during the daytime, dude. He was there. I don't know where you got your info from, but if I could impose on you again, I have some true debts to pay, and to a nicer sort of folk.
Might I speak with you a moment?
So now we get a level 17 quest. So yeah, we're just kind of equipping, unequipping, equipping, unequipping.
Please, stay a moment.
I don't know what to do. The brigands told me to pay them 3 equal payments and that they would spare my workers and myself. I held my part of the bargain. Now they want more. I haven't anything left after sending workers to Buckland for supplies and the meager rewards I can offer folk for helping out here and there. I cannot allow my workers to suffer for my mistakes. I fear I may need to stop work on the end, but Chief Watcher Grimbrier is working against the brigands here, so I must ask, would you be willing to help me send a message to these brigands? I hear that you already have done some work against the brigands before. I'm sorry if I'm mistaken. You're not. But these are evil men, and they must be stopped. If you are willing to help, could you return to Old Sweetgrass Farm and send a message to those brigands? The Old Sweetgrass Farm is a short distance northeast of here. Yeah, I was just there, dude. Okay, so 2 silver and 55 copper and meager 300 increase. But there's a couple of other quests that can be picked up here. So we have Buckley, the provisioner.
Would you do something for me?
Supplies and demands, another level 17 quest. Hail, friend. I have news that will likely make you see the severity of our lives here. Adso's a good fellow, trying very hard to keep us safe, and he's done a wonderful job with the meager means he has left. But I simply know that it is not enough. These brigands encroach ever closer, and they will not leave us be. Already, those knaves up near the Old Sweetgrass Farm have taken tools and coin purses from the workers here. Those who keep their faith in Adso. And now Adso puts his faith in you. How do you feel about helping Adso see the worth of his workers? So, we'll collect those coin purses and workers' tools. Sure. Okay, yeah, I know. I said I wasn't going to sell a single item.
What can I do for you today?
There you go, nothing to repair. Okay. So, what's this other quest? Roger Hawklane, yeah. Nice to meet you again.
I'll not be ignored.
I won't ignore you. A matter of feed, level 17 quest. Boars can grow quite large and dangerous. The boars of Bree have always been a source of food, and the ones here in the southern Bree fields are no exception. Adso and others have grown fond of one of my meals, boar's head stew. If you could help gather the heads, I can make my delicacy and keep the folks here well fed. So, same coin reward, same reputation reward. Let's see. I will. Those are both crap to me. So, but you know, hey, 4 silver, 20 copper. Yeah, worth a bit. So yeah, we'll accept the quest. And yes, these. It's the closest one to me right now, so let's look for some boars. There's one. Okay, so now for the first time, we'll get to see war chant in action. So let me get in range for it. It's like right there. Anyway, he'll start coming towards us, and okay, yeah, I'm still getting used to the new key setup. Sorry. Okay, that was a bear. I wasn't really paying attention. Thought it was a boar. Kind of took a while to go down. Where's Bar? Got one more to go. Apparently you can miss with that war chant. Notice I've been missing a couple of times. Okay, now it says to bring the boar heads back, but let's do these other two quests first. So, kind of heading, or where am I? Okay, yeah. Head back to Sweet Grasses and do some killing over here. Yee. Okay. Okay, so all we have is 3 more brigands to defeat. We're good. It sounded like they said. Hee-haw. Okay, so yeah, you notice that the scrolls can't even keep up. I was going so fast with it. Yeah, because you know, Guardians don't have offense, right? Yellow lines do a little bit.
Why are you bothering me?
Ah, a very fine job, to say the least. Okay, so we'll just take one at random.
Stay and hear me out.
And now we have a level 17 quest called Wolf Pelts. You there, we've a wolf problem which needs addressing. Some time ago, Adso brought a fine fat milk cow out of Buckland, but filthy wolves out of the old forest stole it, slaughtered, and dragged it off. Hunt down the foul wolves in the northern part of the old forest. Bring me the pelts of evidence of your work. And I won't take any old, shabby pelt, mind you. I'll only accept the largest and most lustrous. Okay, which I guess is a sign that all of them won't have the ones we're looking for. Anyway, 178 versus 145. And the weapon's kind of crappy, so we'll take the staff when we come back for it. Thank you. Adso.
Hello?
It's done then, and too late to change now. Oh me. I fear that I've made a greater error than ever before. One of the men came here and I stood up to him. I fear that this may have been an error. Okay.
Might I speak with you a moment?
So a level 17 quest called Paying Bills. Before you run off, I wanted to ask you for another favor. While that brigand was talking to me, I saw some of his seconds bullying one of my workers, while two others made off with a lot of my produce. That produce feeds my workers and keeps them strong. I need to get that back if they are to remain hale and hearty. I'm certain you will find that the produce has been distributed to any of these foul brigands in the southern Brieffields, but there are plenty near the ruins where you were going. Would you recover the produce for me? Sure.
Could I take a moment of your time?
And a level 17 quest called Threats and Follow Through. By standing up to the man, a fearsome brigand named Dirk Hawthorne, I fear I've doomed us all. He set up a camp immediately to the east, just on the south side of the ruins there. He threatened to return with enough forces to stamp out my little homestead before it can be recognized as anything more than a burnt patch of land. Mercy me, what a fool am I. Please, Boudreaux, help me fix this error so that I can see this dream realized. Okay. And I notice another quest ring up here. Graham Larkspur.
Stay and hear me out.
I will hear you out. Level 17 quest, searching for fresh springs. We have been working quite hard in this building for some time now, and it's thirsty work, but it seems that our water supply is running low. One of our hunters came across a spring in the northern parts of the old forest, where the water is particularly sweet and refreshing. A strange thing to find in such a wretched, gloomy wood. Go south into the old forest and stay to the north woods. The spring is a beautiful place, hard to miss in that dismal forest. I would appreciate it if you could fetch that water for me as soon as possible. I would hate to run out before you return. The forest is getting dangerous, I hear, so you'll want to be careful. Okay. So, club, two-handed axe, I really like. And, crap. Definitely want that axe. And one more. The provisioner over here. Oh, we're turning in, actually.
How can I be of service?
Look at that. You got them all back. I'll be sure to see that these are given back to the rightful owners. I must say, perhaps Adso is right to put his faith in you. He doesn't really have much faith in me, to tell you the truth, dude.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Level 17 quest, In the Shadow of Giants. Nails are running low. Yes, the brigands even took our nails. Can you imagine? Thieves of a different sort than I've ever seen. We needn't fret over the nails, though. And with the cost of iron where it is, I have reasoned a better solution to the problem with building Adso's End. The only problem is that the solution lay to the south within the old forest. In the shadow of the great trees, there you will find roots, massive tendrils poking from the earth with the strength of the ages. If we can get tough vines from those roots, we can craft strappings to tie our cross beams together and save the remaining nails for everything else that we need to build. What say you? Do you have the heart to face that dark and gloomy place and collect up some strapping from those roots? Okay, so we get all 3 of these rewards for collecting 20 tough vines, 300 rep with the Minabri, simple Aethelus essences, which we still need some, and healing salves, which we'll just sell up top. Speaking of selling, I do have a bit of stuff to sell here, so let's do it.
How may I help you today?
Okay. Alright, so yeah, we got 5 quests on our radar there. That's what we need, and because we're not doing our mainline quest yet. So anyway, Adso's goods and defeat Dirk Hawthorne, and the other 3 are in the Northern Old Forest. So yeah, this is what we need to be doing. And if we kind of look, yeah, to our east. Okay, so we're collecting goods as well. I do see Dirk over there. I think I went a little too early with that war champ. Okay. Come on. Come on. Apparently I'm laggy right now. Actually, I think it's the game, not me. Okay, so anyway, we're 9 to 12 on the goods. Yeah. We actually have crates we can look at too, but... Okay, so... that's everything. So both of these get turned back into Adso. Let's do that. Because he might have something for us to do in the Old Forest as well, so... I didn't realize that we were that far away from his camp. Okay, 33.5 minutes looks like. Sorry, there's a car alarm going off.
Is there something I can do for you?
You did it. Look at these onions, still green and fresh. My workers as well are indebted to you now. I haven't much more to give, but you have earned at least this much. Thank you, Boudreaux. So,
Hello.
with Dirk Hawthorne gone, I wonder if we can give Bill Fernie a bit of his own medicine. So we'll finish, and he has a quest for us, but I don't know. I need to check out what's going on outside, so I'm going to go ahead and put us on pause for now, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, well that was my roommate's alarm. And anyway, he he's not here right now, but it stopped going off. And I live in a townhouse, so you know we have neighbors that would it would bother. No doubt it woke a few of them up. It is like 20 till 6 in the morning. Anyway, a little short of breath, I ran down the stairs and back up. So
Please, stay a moment.
anyway, level 17 quest. Payment in full. Look, friend, I have one more favor to ask of you, and it's a terrible thing too, that fills me with shame to talk about. You know that Bill Fernie I had to pay off before? Well, he sent me a message telling me that his henchman, Brunmore, would be after me. He went so far as to tell me that the knave is west and north at some place called the Outlaw's Haven. That was rather stupid of him, because now I know where to find him. Anyway, it seems all his big talk is backed by this fellow, and if he is to come here, that scant crew will be useless. But you've proven yourself over and again. Ah, you're on my side now, I see. If you could drive off this Brunmore, maybe I can get out of this mess. Get rid of him for me, and I swear it's the last thing I'll ask of you, and I'll pay you well too. Apparently the Outlaw's Haven is west of my camp and a little ways north, with watch posts and a fenced encampment on a hill. Okay, so we'll get 300 again. See, waistcoat, crap. Leggings, crap. Crap. Useless. Okay, so 160, 184, 271. Yeah, okay, the leggings look like the most expensive. And let's see, Roger, you have a quest for us.
I'll not be ignored.
A matter of warmth. Winter will be upon us soon, and folk around here will need to keep warm. Those southerners keep looting the site here and taking the most important things this camp has, chief among them blankets and pelts for keeping warm. I joined Adso here because the pay was good and hunting bear has long been my profession. Bear hides can be used for good blankets, but I can only hunt so many, and there is need of me to cure the hides. If you're willing, there are a great many bears in a hollow just north of Outlaw's Haven. Outlaw's Haven is west and north of Adso's camp. Give me some hides, and I will make it worth your while. So we get some money and minimal increase in the rep with the mint of brie. But these two quests that we just got, I'm going to go ahead and do them now. Let's see. So bear pelts and Brunmore. Okay, they're up on the screen. So anyway, run into a bear or two along the way, but here's kind of where he's talking about, this area up here. There's a bunch of bears there. There'll be bars there. And using War Chant is a good way to draw multiple enemies into battle at once, because they're within your range. They'll both start aggroing you even if you're out of their aggro range. So, and even if they aren't aggro. So anyway, let's see, 9 out of 10. I only need one more. Okay, so we're done there. We got a backpack we can loot. Oh shit! Okay, apparently we didn't get the hide off of that one, so we still have one more to do. And I went too early on that War Chant. Okay, but there's our last hide. I was kind of wondering why the quest pointer was seemed to be going the wrong way, because I happen to know that Burnwers is where it's pointing now. Alright, so up this hill. Okay, and I was hoping I'd avoid those, but not to be. See, I'm using Take the Heart to kind of draw a whole bunch of people into a battle that so we can get rid of them quickly, you know. Anyway. Okay. So those two are ready to turn in. I realized there was kind of trail here, but and that bug again. They stop following you. You stop in your tracks even though you've got auto run on. I don't know why. It's only done that in the past 9 months or so, I'm guessing. But it is what it is.
Tell me what you need or move along.
Excellent quality. Once I cure these and prepare them, they will make adequate blankets. We will find warmth this winter after all. Okay. And let's see. This was the last thing we were going to ask of me, right? So let's
Is
see
there
if,
something I can do for you?
let's see if that's correct. Thank you for your help, Boudreaux. Though I wish I didn't have to ask you to do it. I should have been the one, but I'm such a small person in this big world. Still, you've done everything I could have asked and more. You will always be welcome at Adso's. Aww. Okay, we're taking the leggings, right? And that was the last thing you're giving us. So anyway, we're level 18, which means it's time to go ahead and unequip that. And I want to kind of look at here, because I can go ahead and start on compassion again. Oh, hey, oh yes, hold on. We got something we can equip here. Is it tolerance? Attack and physical mit. Yep. So there you go. We'll equip that, so we're that much stronger now, and we'll start on compassion again. And any overflow will go to fidelity. Any fidelity overflow will go to innocence. Any innocence overflow will go to tolerance. So our max just went to 9 on all this. So and then we'll just kind of work on wit. So anyway, we're looking good. All right. So anyway, I believe some of the quests dropped off there. So no, those are what we have, I guess. All right. So let's go on into the woods. 45 minutes, 46 minutes. Okay, so wolves first. gloomwings. Alright, where are my wolves? The wolves can be a little scarce out here, so whenever you see, you know, keep looking for them and don't pass them up. Oh yeah, I've got that new skill to look at. Okay, so this is that ignore the pain skill. So when we're looking, I'm sorry, not there, here, at this, which was numbed sentences, ignore the pain will remove additional debuffs. So let's take a look at what ignore the pain does. It's an immediate melee skill, cooldown of 5 seconds, costs 72 power, so it's rather expensive. It removes 1 poison, disease, fear, or wound effect. So anyway, it will move 2, 3, or 4 depending on if you put points into that skill that I was just on. So anyway, maximum strength of 23 from the target. So you can target an ally if you wish to do that too. But that's not going to be us. So, okay, there's another wolf. And I believe at level 20, one of our guardian deeds that we get assigned at that level is going to be to do that. So, okay, Vine. So there's first of 20. Another wolf. And let's see, I wanted to go ahead and place this. I'll put it on minus. Okay, so problem is if I start heading north where I kind of really need to head, I'll finish that thought here in a second. Yeah, I won't run into any wolves, and I want to get these wolves done. So anyway, we got some mail from a guy named Saradin. So anyway, the subject is Fernie is not done yet. Greetings, I'm Saradin, and my Lord Strider asked me to watch your progress in these lands. Your efforts to thwart these brigands may appear to be at an end. I fear it is not. If you would visit me at the lodge, at my lodge, we can discuss in depth the depths to which Bill Fernie has sunk. Okay, so we have a map that will lead us to your lodge. Okay, so we'll detach the item, which deletes the mail. So that's it right there. And I believe that item is also a quest. So, Boudreaux, I write to you on behalf of my captain, Strider. I am tasked with watching the events here in Breland, and have learned that you have done much to assist the folk here. Your recent efforts in Breland came to my notice when I learned you aided a hobbit with a problem with the brigands. Your efforts against the brigands are admirable, and though you may have thought you were at an end, I regrettably must inform you that you are not finished. Bill Fernie, a citizen of Bree, in his own self-interest, endangers the lives of all the citizens of this land with his actions. If you're willing, make the journey north along the Greenway to my cabin. You will find it east of Thornley's farm between Bree and the borders of the North Downs. Saradin. Okay, so, there you go. We'll go ahead and get rid of that particular quest for now. And as I was saying about wolves, to the north, you're not really going to find any. But to the south, you may. So anyway, okay, I don't think I can get away from the spider. Or that other one, or this tree. But there is actually a deed for these trees, so I don't mind fighting these trees. 2 trees here. Okay, anyway, we do get credit for vines when we kill these trees, but I didn't really mean to attract that spider, but whatever. Wing, not worried about you. Spider. If you say forest spider real quick, it sounds like you're saying forest spider, right? Ah, and another flower. Okay, so I had totally forgotten about this. Okay, so we're up to 17 there. Anyway, flower. Yeah, I totally forgotten about that sucker there. Okay. Okay, so we're doing well on the flowers at least. So, let's see. I'm still... Yeah, let me backtrack here, and I'm pretty sure... Okay, there you go. There's a wolf. So one more to go. And there's our last one. Can't really see him, but we were able to start combat. So. Okay, so the wolves are done. And only have 2 more vines to go. Not worried about that. So then all we'll have left is to find the spring and bring the water back, which we're actually physically be carrying the water back. So we can't actually use our milestone and get back that way, which would be the easier way. And here I am lying. There actually is a wolf right there in front of us. But I had a better chance of running into it going to the west. I'm really sure. So... Okay, so anyway, the quest pointer's leading us in the right direction here to find the spring, since we're through with the other 2 quests. And we must be close, because there we go. Nice little water. Oh man, this is beautiful. They did say it was beautiful. It's still kind of gloomy, but there's a strange, beautiful woman standing near the spring. Okay. Glad you told me this, because I can't notice these things for myself, you know. Alright.
I bid you welcome, wanderer in the wood.
Bid you welcome, wanderer in the wood. You've come a long way for water and into danger you do not know. It is true, the water of my pool is the sweetest, and I will gladly share, but the forest is wild and untamed, unfriendly to those who do not belong. Take this bucket and draw from my pool. Unless your friends drink too greedily, this will last far longer than water from the wells of Bree. Be wary as you journey back to the road, lest the forest trap you. My Tom is the master, but he is about his business and may not come to save you. Fare you well. So let's pick up the bucket and head on back. So basically it's saying, you know, if things start swinging at you, yeah, you're gonna have to run, and if it keeps hitting you, you know, you'll probably end up dropping your bucket. You have to do this again, and it may kill you. That ain't happening. Yeah, it is kind of a maze in here, so at some point I'm going to look towards maybe heading south and then maybe heading west. So I'm thinking about right now, looking at the map, yeah, I want to maybe head a little more west. Yeah, let's follow this kind of trail like. Yeah, we have spiders there, so let's not follow it too closely. Okay, so yeah, okay, looking good. I think I'm on the north side of the main path. Okay, so when it has this kind of bear to the left, we will. There's really no way we can miss right now. But these freaking bats, they can give us a little bit of a problem because they can kind of knock you out, I guess. That might cause you to drop the water, but just you know, if you're a chicken player like I am, should be able to avoid those dots. Although this one, ooh, okay, got a little closer to that one than I'd thought, but I'm kind of thinking the chance, even if they do lock onto you, the chance of that's kind of small. And if they do, what did I waste out on? 3-4 minutes at the most. And as y'all noticed, I'm not exactly in a hurry here. Oh, I've gotten 2 levels this day. That's like, you know, like a record. I'm thinking after this, I may do a video. I think I will. Do some chicken hockey, as I call it. Okay, hold on. Before I do anything else, I need to turn this water in, and that quest is actually from Graham. Okay, gotcha. So the water's delivered. Thank you for this water. It is very much needed. I think it's interesting how this water lasts longer than normal water. It's cool.
Tell me what you need or move along.
Thank you, Boudreaux. You have saved us a good deal of time and trouble. I'll not waste more of your time with this. If we need more, I'll send my hunters out to the spring. Take this as payment for your efforts. I must get back to work. So I wanted your axe really badly, didn't I? Because that's like 20 to 33. This is 27 to 44. Then again, this is a level 12 two-handed, and this is level 17. So it's been a while since I've upgraded, so I'm glad to have that axe. That's what that is. Sprig of Mugwort. Okay. Jeweler. There, and let's see. I can sell my stuff here.
Why are you bothering me?
So that you can buy this stuff, please. Okay, you notice we've already got like a third of a gold, so yeah, we're getting up there. Okay, so we had one to turn into Roger. If I can get my mouse working.
What is this world coming to?
These are very fine indeed. Oh yes, I believe I owe you a reward. We're going to take the staff. Okay, and now we can talk to the provisioner over here, Buckley.
What can I do for you?
Good work. These will do exactly as I expected. We can use these to lash together the beams we need for as long as this place will stand. Thank you for your work. Okay, so we'll get all 3. There's no choosing involved. All right, good, good, good. So, I believe we're through with this for now. So, That might be a good place to actually, yeah, so we're into level 18 quest now. So do I go into the forest? And I'm thinking I would probably just go ahead and do Saradin's Call first. Good question. Well, anyway, I have time to figure that out. I think I'll go ahead and end this video, maybe take a bathroom break, and within a couple of minutes I'll go ahead and start one with the chicken hockey, as I call it. I'll probably label it chicken hockey since I'm calling it chicken hockey, but it's hobnanigans. Put that in parentheses, I guess, so that people can find it a little easier. But anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.